wine, rum, cognac, brandy. I learned about this method about, I think in 2003, 2004, I was in Spain for the first time, and one of the things that I was going to the southern region of Spain, the Jerez de la Frontera area, the cherry, where they make a lot of cherries. There's a big company called Pedro that make there, and when I went to get a tour of their place, one of the things that I was amazed was how they blend the different vintages, and I thought immediately, hey, can we use that for the cigar, for the tobacco? I borrow a lot of my ideas and inspiration how they from the wine industry, and how it's because as I'm sure some of you that know me very well, I like to drink, not a lot, but I like to drink, and well, I drink a lot, but so I borrow a lot of my ideas from that. Normally, if you buy wines, they have wine from 2004, 2005, 2006, but the Solero method is a way that you get the oldest wine with the newest one and continue blending like that. And what happens is you standardize. You get so 1 year you have all the bad, not such a good vintage, and another year you have fantastic vintage. You always standardize that. Versus other companies that may have a great year, 2004, may not have it, and the bottles might not be necessarily the same. So we use that. Now in the tobacco, how we blend the cigars, the first time the different tobaccos touch each other is when we roll the cigar, and then we put it on the humidor, and the humidor maybe 30 days, 60 days, 45 days, depending on the blend. But that's the only time that the tobacco is together. So what we decided to do, just like in the wines, we decided to blend older vintages with younger vintages of tobacco, and put it in bales together and continue the aging process together. So we determined what blend we want to do. We wanted this tobacco with this tobacco, and we blended the vintage. It was a trial and error because not all tobaccos blend the same way, and basically there's no science. No one has done this before, so it took us a little bit to make sure that we got a right combination. We used to have this blend in our store in Miami Lakes. We used to have a store from 2002, 2009, 10, and we had a lot of different blends. So this was Solero, but now we decided to bring it back under the Agingrooomsolero. So we decided to make it very colorful. I like colors, and so we mix tobacco from 7 years old, with 2 years old, and 5 years old. One of the things that I have done for a long time, as some of you know, is work with very old tobacco. So all our vintages, the big number one is tobacco only from 97, 98, and 1999. The Agingroom as you know, has a wrapper from the year 2003. The Agingroom S59 has about 10-year-old tobacco. But that is expensive because the tobacco is expensive. So we wanted to broaden our horizons on the cigars and being able to lower the price. So this method not only has a unique taste, but also allows me to bring down the prices, because right now I'm working with 2 years old tobacco, with 5 and 7-year-old tobacco. So my first one is the Solero Sun-Grown. This uses all vintages, like I mentioned, 2 years, 5 years, or 7-year-old. And that one that is 2 years, we got it right out of the bidon, and we put it on the bales with the other vintages. The result is when you put the bale and you give it 2 years, this tobacco, the younger tobacco that has a lot of money, a lot of chemicals, and it's very young, very like the young kids, you know, they're very lot of energy compared to the older tobacco. But when they marry each other, we found that it helped each other. And I worked for a long time in healthcare, in nursing homes and a hospital, and what I found is this is exactly, we used to have young people that used to come and visit the geriatric patient and spend time with them, and I tell you, this is the same as in life. That relationship with the older and the young really brought a lot to the cigars, I believe, and that's why we decided to go with Solero. Now, the Sun-Grown, we also introduced introducing this in the chain. We also introduce it in the Maduro. We also introduce it in the Kuroko. Now, because we also have the FDA regulation now, as you guys may know, that until after August 8, we will not be able to introduce new ones. My original project was to introduce only this particular one, the homegrown, and later on expand. So right now we have to bring all of this to the market in order to meet the criteria to be on the market by August 8. It comes in 3 sizes, 52, 55, and a 57. Now, they are packed without cellophane, and some stores tell us, well, you know, the cigar without cellophane in some areas, high altitude and very dry. But I can tell you, we're going to open one box for you, so you know why. And you open that, you know why I put it without it, because when you open that, the smell that comes from out of that box is amazing. It's amazing. And you're gonna, if one is gonna pass this around, and I want you to smell what it comes out of that box. So you're here, you're gonna start with that. I had not planned to do this, but I want you guys to smell that. Pass it this, and then we'll pass it in the back. It's an amazing smell, and for some of you that know how I like to play, aroma for me is very, very important. When I get the cigar, I want to smell that, and that will tell you, just like the wine, when you open a bottle of wine and you get a glass of wine and you smell that, that's what I wanted. Now, if I do that with cellophane, it's not going to be the same thing. So, this process in the boxes continue the bearing of the flavors, okay? So that's why I'm doing it without cellophane. Now, 2 of the sizes, and the pigtail, we did it basically just like Cuban has been doing the pigtail, which is, I love it. And we did in the packaging a little bit different. We opened because there's a lot of breakage that may happen. We put in this box, we put a little thing here that holds the cigar in place. So the pigtail comes the 52, 55, and the 57 is something that we call semi-belly, which is the belly portion. So we didn't want to do it completely a very sharp torpedo. We call it semi-belly, which is a belly pulsar. And that's just you know, I know a lot about bellies. So that's my Solero. By the way, at the end, you guys can have any questions that you may have. Hold it until the end. So this is a cigar that right now we're going to retail for $675 to $780. So we have been able to bring down the prices. Because the truth of the matter is, I want to make cigars that people like. I want to make cigars, that I like. But the consumer can buy it. And not everybody can buy $12, $13, $14 cigars, especially in these economic situations. So this is a great way, and I had no idea why other manufacturers never thought of mixing the tobacco. So this is something that has been done for years and years in the industry of the wine, but it was never done. It was never done on the tobacco, which is it's great that I was able to try